people were hurt. Now dozens are forced to find new places to sleep tonight because of the evacuations in that area. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Rick Folbaum. Atlanta News First has live team coverage. Let's start with Chelsea Beimfohr. And Chelsea, you're near some streets that will be closed throughout the night tonight.
Yeah, we're on West Peachtree, and this street, along with Spring Street between 10th and 12th, will remain closed throughout the evening and likely as we head into the morning rush hour tomorrow morning. And you can still see first responders here tonight surrounding this building that remains closed and under investigation. About 9 hours after that initial crane malfunction, they're now working to make sure the building is structurally sound.
And I found out from friends saying, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, what do you mean?
Neighbors checking on neighbors Monday as the news broke. A crane malfunction causing a partial building collapse in Midtown, sending 4 construction workers to the hospital.
I was just working in my apartment, and firefighter came up to our door, knocked on it, and told them they were just evacuating the building for safety precautions.
Police and firefighters evacuated several buildings within a 1-block radius of the 26-story condo complex being developed by Portman Holdings on Spring Street.
We just know that something fell and caused a partial collapse to 2 floors, and there's instability of the structure on the high-level floors. So that's why we cleared the building and stopped all construction.
Atlanta Fire Captain Michael Roman says once first responders cleared the tower, they called project engineers and OSHA. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration confirmed tonight they have launched an investigation into the collapse at 1020 Spring Street, but say right now details are extremely limited.
They're going to look at it and see at what point there was a failure in the system or a mistake and go from there.
And we have reached out to the building developer tonight for comment, but have not heard back. And again, remember, several of these streets will be blocked off likely tomorrow morning, so you may need to find an alternate route if you're heading into work in Midtown. Reporting live in Midtown tonight, Chelsea Beimfohr, Atlanta News First.
And due to safety